We are in the middle of a global pandemic that's having a severe impact on the world economy. While the Palestinians have come out resilient after facing many economic challenges in the past, the current COVID-19 crisis is unprecedented and has already negatively impacted lives and livelihoods. Since the start of the outbreak, the Palestinian government has acted early and decisively, but the economic instruments available to the Palestinian Authority to fight the pandemic are very limited. They do not have a monetary policy and cannot borrow internationally. Based on our recent assessment, if the closures last for 4 months, then the economy may contract by 7.6%, while anything over 6 months will result in a higher contraction of around 11%. Unemployment and poverty, both affecting around a quarter of the population pre-crisis, are expected to grow, and the financing gap could increase to an alarming level from around 600 million in 2019 to double that amount in 2020, mostly due to the additional medical and social spending. The Palestinian Monetary Authority and the Ministry of Finance have taken important actions to support the private sector, but there is still a high risk that many private sector jobs will be permanently lost. What is the World Bank Group doing? We have mobilized immediately after the Palestinian Authority declared a state of emergency in early March. Within a matter of weeks, we restructured our existing project to provide much needed financing support for the purchase of personal protective equipment, equipping treatment centers, and hiring short-term health personnel. We also prepared an emergency health project of 5 million to support the Ministry of Health. Now, in addressing the needs of livelihoods, the World Bank teams are busy preparing an emergency operation that would provide social assistance and short-term employment opportunities to the poor and vulnerable. We are also restructuring other existing projects to help municipalities sustain critical service delivery and supporting the private sector. But the World Bank Group is not working alone. We are working closely with our development partners. In the short term, with the limited resources, the Palestinian Authority can prioritize spending towards the poor, while the donor community can look into increasing budget support, help both the private sector and the financial sector. The government of Israel's cooperation is also key in order to bridge the Palestinian Authority's financing gap and facilitate the entrance of goods and services. With all the stakeholders playing their parts, the Palestinian people can protect their health and livelihoods and look towards an economic recovery.